Hello, this is Rebecca with Create with Rebecca, and today I'm here to show you a video on how to take a traveler's notebook and kind of make it into a junk journal. And basically, I always create these little journals here. They go in my kit and they also go in my my traveler's notebook, but I like to sometimes create little junk ones and add papers and stuff, and then sometimes I put it together and I don't have time or didn't think about it at the time. So this one, I'm kind of making it for my October journal, and I wanted to kind of show you what I'm going to add to it. So basically, I just kind of pulled together some little die cuts. These were ones that are in the autumnal kit. They were put out by Echo Park Paper Company. And these are actually ones I picked up at my local TJ Maxx, and they're by Pebbles. They were at like $1.44 or something. You gotta love TJ Maxx for that. These are ones from last year, and they look like, let me think about it. Oh, it's not coming to me, but I'll come back and give it some more thought, because I know Doodlebug, I bet it's Doodlebug Paper Company. And then these are some stickers that were in the Spooktacular October kit, the one that I put out. And these are some Project Life cards that actually I got last year in the Brimbles box. And luckily I try to keep all my October Halloween themed things together, and so I was able to find these really quickly. I was really proud of that. And then some more stickers, and these are the stickers that were in the kit this month, and then the die cuts. Now I know I have some more stickers somewhere, but I feel like right now I'm just going to do like some basics to the pages, and then I will come in and I'll come in and add more stickers as we go along. So I'm going to put those aside. I'm also going to use this Tim Holtz tiny stapler. If you don't have one of these, I highly suggest getting one. This is a best friend for scrapbooking, journaling, any kind of banner making, planning. This thing is great. It has little bitty tiny staples. They are very secure staples, and this is just a handy little tool. So I also have some jotted down notepads that I've picked up, and some paper, some more scrap paper over here. This is just some of the stuff I'm going to be adding to the notebook. And then I have some gold lettering that I also have. I don't buy too much of this anymore because of, you get down to hardly having some that you don't use, or you run out of A's and E's, and so I kind of stepped away from this, but this is a set that I did find in my drawer. And then of course I have some various punches over here. I have a leaf, I have a little triangle for a banner, I have a tab. Let's see here, I have a circle, a scallop circle, 3-inch, and then I have a 2-inch circle as well. So first of all, let's go ahead and get started on the cover. So what I was thinking about, because this is, this actually paper on the outside is by Carta Bella, so it's like a real thick, almost like a textured type paper. So I'm going to really have to use something that's going to be able to stick to it. So I thought about, this is paper, again, this is something I picked up at TJ Maxx. This is American Crafts, and it's all the colors of candy corn, and I just thought that was really cute. So I think I'm going to go in here and create something for the outside. So I think I'm going to use this, maybe this orange, let's see here, maybe a lighter orange. I'm just pulling some papers out here to kind of get an idea. And then I want to use a die cut to be placed right in the middle here. So put these aside. Let's see what we got here. I'm really thinking October, so I'm thinking more and less kind of, for me it's spooky, if you or you could do like some autumn, but this is, oh, that pumpkin might do the trick. I wanted something kind of basic, that, you know, kind of adds, that's kind of cute, that little, just had an idea. Let's see what we have over here. Okay, I had a different idea here. Let's go back and get yellow. Again, I'm just kind of playing around, having fun. And then let's get a piece of yellow. I just had this idea of making kind of like a scene. Maybe with the moon in the back, like that. And then, as you can tell, I always make a mess here. Which is fine, that's when you're having fun. Oh, I like that bat. That bat might be pretty cool too. Let's pull that bat out. Just in case. And then I saw this signage in here and I was going to look at that and see how it may look. I haven't pulled these out since last year, so I don't really know what's in there. That ghost, he's pretty cute. I kind of like him too. Okay. I'm just going to pull these out and look at them real quick because I hadn't looked at them since last year. And I want to see what was in here. Do not enter. October 31st. A little ghost. Cobwebs candy. Boo. Cutest spook ever. It's funny they say that. My dad always says, oh, the spooks are out. Look at that house. That's pretty cool too. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with these die cuts here. Kind of just changed up my whole plan. And I was going to see if I had my sticker maker in here. Let's see if we have any sticker stuff in here. I haven't looked at this. I use my smaller one more. I think we have a little bit. So let's try it out. I'm going to put this house in first. Let's see if it's going to fit. This is also a really handy little machine if you ever want one. Basically, you can just stick that way you don't have to worry about, especially for outside when you're really trying to make it adhere, then you can, it basically gets sticky on the bottom. It's by Xyron. And I also have a smaller one that I use more. But that way you're not messing with glue and getting glue all on you. It's a squeaky thing, isn't it? So I'm going to put that aside. And then we're just going to start and see it just adds it. It's a really thick adhere too. So it's going to really be able to stick all these different elements. I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to put that ghost up. Let me see how he's going to look. I didn't even test it out before I cut him. He may be too big. So we're going to stick him back on here. We can do him on another page. I was thinking he would come out of the back of the house, but the moon's too small for him. He's a big old ghost compared to that moon. I may wait on that one too. It seems like he's too big also. And then I'm just going to add this on here. Little signage. I almost feel like that one just looks weird too. Okay, well, 2 out of 5 is not bad, right? Okay, so let's see what else I'm going to add. I want to add the actual, I wish I had some little pumpkins. Let me see what's in this little kit here. I think I might have some little pumpkins. I don't want to get these all confused because I kind of want to know which ones I'm playing with here. So let's put this one back. I did like this Trick or Treats little label in here though. Is it weird to have a heart coming out of a haunted house? Not in your imagination world, it isn't. Okay, so I'm going to put all these back in there. And let's see if I have a little pumpkin in here. I think I have one. And actually, I may put, it kind of blends in, right? Too sparkly. Trying to think, maybe I should put like a little box here that's going to kind of combine everything. Let's see. I know, playing around, make a decision. Well, didn't have a plan, did I? Oops, sorry. Let's see here. Okay, let's just go with making a sign here. And that way we can kind of move on and make a decision. Just going to kind of eyeball this into a square. A little bit smaller. It's not very even. Wish I had my paper cut out. I don't think I have it. My room is a mess here because it was just a mess. That's all I can say. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to create like a junky kind of, I call it junky, but it's just a real busy corner over here. And that way, it kind of just adds to the page. Okay, let's do that. I'm not going to glue it down yet because I'm still so indecisive. But I'm going to come in here and get some letters out. Man, those are big old letters, aren't they? Let's see how they're going to look. They're going to be too big. I think those are like way too big for this paper. Okay, so we're going to scratch that idea. Are you following me here? Let's just, you know what, let's come back since I can't make a decision. Let's just come on back to here. Okay, so I'm going to open it up since I can't make a decision right now on the cover. And move everything back for a minute here. And basically what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to start this page off and I'm going to just cover it with some paper. So this is just taking some regular scrapbook paper. And I'm going to glue it down. You may say it's not big enough, which is true, but I'm going to add some different stuff onto it. Good night, nurse. I've made a mess already. Okay. And you know, if you've ever made one of these journals, I mean, it's endless possibilities on what you can do. You can cover it with watercolor, this paper with watercolor. You could do doodles, you could do scrapbook paper as I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of make it, I'm just going to go through and add different elements. And some people are like, no, I have to add as I go along, which is fine too. Sometimes I get like that. Sometimes if I have a page and I'm going, you know, it has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with what I'm working on right now. Like say for instance, I add a pump or a, I don't know, like say a skeleton or a ghost or something, and that day in particular that I want to document, because basically I use my my journals mostly as list makers and documenting like a journal scrapbook type deal. And you may say it has nothing to do with that particular design. But I've just learned to kind of add to it. But I like to come in here and just make it, because to me it's fun to open up your pages and you have like fun little designs already on there. And I'm going to put my little friendly ghost right here. And again, I'm just adding this. I could come in here and add some more, you know, some journaling, or like maybe one of these project life cards. If later on I want to come in and add some journaling, what we did, those kind of things. So, I just had an idea. You're like, don't go back to the cover yet. I'm thinking I'm going to add this. See, it's like that's what the problem was. I was just doing it too dark. And then do something like along the lines of here. Just like that. Perfect. See, sometimes you got to close the page and look at it and say, and come back and walk away. And then you end up having, you know, fresh mind or fresh look to it. Okay. And I'm going to come in here and add some words like October 2016 or something like that. Okay, so I'm happy with that right now. And then let's come in here. I am big on adding little tabs. I'm going to come put this in there because it has some dates, and I'm going to do some writing on here. So I'm going to come in here and do this. I'm just going to add it in. By the way, if you haven't watched my videos before, I do want to tell you about my ultimate favorite glue, and it's this Extreme Elmer's glue. It's super strong, and it holds really good, especially when you're doing die cuts and heavy cardstock. It works perfectly. I'm going to come here and add this cute little witch. She's like, if in the original art, her little face is like, the quote is, "Who you say witch as if it's a bad thing." So that's kind of fun. Where's this washi end? There we go. I'm just going to put a piece of orange there. So yeah, so see, I'm just kind of adding it as I go along. Now, one of the things I do like about adding to these is I like to have like a little tab over here. That's one of the reasons I pulled this guy out, because it was so cute. But I'm going to make one real quick out of this. I wonder if it's going to be big enough. Let's test it out. If not, we could do kind of like a layered. That would look cute. And this is where my little Tim Holtz stapler is going to come in handy, because I'm going to staple these little guys together right here on the outside, because we want them kind of sturdy too. So I'm just going to come in here and add a couple of staples. Oh man, it's too small. It's okay. But I kind of like having paper stick out on the side, so it's kind of fun. So, you know, you might want to keep some white papers in here to keep it, you know, where you can kind of you can add something later that doesn't have to be completely matching and whatnot. So I'm just going to add another piece of scrappy cardstock that I was just using. Again, this is one that it says what we did. Well, what if I didn't really do anything? What if it was just a picture of, you know, like leaves or something? But you can come in here and add some washi or a sticker or something like that over those words, and then you're good. And I love these sparkly pumpkins. I'm going to add one of these to here, like that. Again, I can come in here and add some, you know, some fun little washi here. Ow. Got my finger there for a minute. Felt like it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to come in here and add these little... They were looking at me underneath the paper here. These little candy... little mint-looking candies. I think that would look so cute there. I could use my sticker machine, but I'm going to go ahead and just use the glue since... kind of frugal on the sticker machine too sometimes, especially when it's little jobs like these little round die cuts, because that can get expensive. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to kind of skip around here, but you kind of get the idea. You know, you just kind of add papers. I love this fall leaves. It's so pretty. I was thinking I could open like make a little door and kind of have it, you know, I like to add little papers in here, but I could go in and kind of do the same thing as, ooh, this is pretty. Look how pretty that paper is. I'm glad I turned that over. I love that orange. I love the polka dots on here too. I'm definitely going to use that somewhere. But I'm going to go in here and add this, and then kind of add this as like a door opening. I feel like I need to add, you know what, I'm going to do like something here. I'm looking at my ribbon, because I love ribbon, and I actually might do this on the outside here. I just think that's so pretty. It just reminds me of material. And I don't know if I want to add that now that I look at it. I'm mesmerized by this. So I'm going to go ahead and add it in. And what I'm going to do also is put a little bit on that one side. I'm going to come in here. These die cuts. These are the fall ones, and I love these too. But, cause I tell you what, and it's like this every year. We in Texas are hot. We don't cool off very much by this time of the year. I mean, sometimes in the evening it starts getting a little chilly, but right now it's like 90 degrees outside. Yes, early October, 90 degrees. This is when we're fed up with the heat. Some people love the heat. That's why they're here. I've been here my whole life, so I am so ready for a change in my life when it comes to living in this heat. Because, you know, I want to see fall leaves this time of the year. Usually our leaves start falling around... December is when we really look like we're getting into the fall weather. I'm just using my hot glue gun to kind of smudge some glue. Kind of a weird color, right? I wonder if it was in there too long. Ooh, hot. Okay, let me show you a trick. No burn fingers here. I just come in here with my scissor, and I just tap it down. And that way, don't burn my fingers like I just did. I'm going to come in here and add this. You know what I wish I had? I know I have them somewhere, but I'm not going to dig around while I'm on video. But you know those kind of little dots? I think they're in here. Now I go digging. That's my New Year's resolution, by the way, is to get a little bit better organized in my craft room. I've changed it around so much that it just is crazy sometimes. It's just a big mess. But I don't have time this time of year to get it organized like I want it to. Plus, I think I'm going to visit Pinterest for some ideas, too. Okay, so we're going to do fall days. Not finished with this page yet. I'm going to come in here with this little, I wonder how it would look with that paper, this paper. I'm just coming with this little leaf. And some yellow, I think. Little leaf punch. Oh, that looks so cute. And I'm just going to come in here. We're just going to add these to the page. Like that. And sometimes with these journals too, you know, you don't have to, I mean, this actually, these leaves are doing pretty good about being secured, but sometimes, as long as nothing falls out, I think what I'm talking about, I guess I'm all over the place, is, you know, to glue them, like to be so worried about not having enough glue that they come off the page. But when you're working with this extreme glue that I'm working with, I don't worry about it, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is, you know, it works. It holds it pretty good. And if I don't get glue on every little teeny tiny tip of the leaf, I'm okay with that. You know what I was just thinking what would look really cute on this page is a picture. So keep that in my head. Okay, so we're just moving along here, and let's create a couple pages more. I didn't want to make your video too long, but I just kind of wanted to show you an idea of how to, oh, that's so cute. And I love this kit. This little Echo Park fall, this was actually an autumn kit. I don't have any left, but these sure are cute. I just love this whole kit. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. Oops, I just threw that bear around, didn't I? Got sticky. But I want to put that back. I might add that to my journal. So, okay, so we're going to come over here and make another, kind of another spooky scene. Got something on this sticker here. Like this. Oh, I just had a cute idea. These little stickers that I have, these little lollipops, they would look so cute on here like that. Oops, I kind of messed that one up here. Maybe put some little, these little peppermints, little stars. Can't go wrong with stars. Speaking of stars, let's use some of that washi that I had in the kit. So see, I mean, you could just come in here and add all sorts of fun stuff. Sorry, I got sidetracked here. I was talking stars, then I moved on to something else here. I want to see what this said. Do not enter. It's kind of fun. Don't know though. Okay. Let's get out that fun washi. This came in the kit too. I'm going to put it over here. That's another thing with these journals. Oh, don't you love washi? But you can come over here and add, you know what I'm going to do? And my dots. I love little clusters where you can make in your journal pages. Just kind of add fun markers and tidbits. Okay. Should I do some green? No, we're going to just let it dry and move on. Okay, so I'm just going to do like a couple more pages. Just, I want to give you an idea of how, and again, you probably are familiar. You could come in here and this is just exactly adding just like you would anything if you were to journal. But I just didn't want, I wanted to kind of show you my ideas behind it. I'm gonna actually get a little, like I said, I love, it's gonna be loud, so just bear with me here. I love having like where things stick off the page. It's so fun. I'm just excited that I found these, everything was in its place too. As far as some of these like Project Life cards and stuff. Because, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Let me put that. Ew. Ew, he says. You know what would be cute on that is if you're like carving a pumpkin and it's all this gross, you know, and stuff. And it's like, ew, that's so gross. I think that would be fun. Just looking to make sure. He may need a hat. Nah, I'll put that on another one. But wouldn't that be cute? Okay, so I was just looking at these real quick here. I just love these little bug ones. They're so cute. So we're going to add this to where it kind of sticks out. And I feel like I want to show you one more thing, and then I don't want to make my video too long here. I know I think I've said that several times. I've been trying to keep it under wraps. We're going to add him. He's so cute. Right when it's sticking off out like that. Okay, and then we're going to say, ew, that's so gross. Okay. Got a little messy there. Did y'all see that? I just wiped that glue on my shorts. Hey, when you're getting crafty, you just, I took all my paper towels out of here. Okay. Plus, when you get crafty, you get messy sometimes. What I'm going to do, I guess I should glue him down. But I was going to get and put a little staple in there too for him. Just to secure it. A little bit here. And at the same time, let's add some glue. I love those bugs. I don't want to cover those bugs up. I have another one. It's okay. I just like these adding little pieces of journal. Miss Brimbles did good with the box last year. I didn't get her box this year, but I did print out some of the, she's got these free, I mean not free, but these cute little printables. Oh my god, they are so adorable. I have it, I want to go get them printed, but I want to go do it at like a, what do you call it, kind of at a place that prints better than my printer here, like at Staples or I don't know if you have a, wherever you do your printing at. It just looks better, so I'm going to go get them done and add them to my journaling page. Sweater weather, see, wouldn't that be wonderful? I can't do that till like December. That's okay. I think that's all. I was gonna add like a little component there. Maybe some sparkles. Wouldn't that be pretty? But you know, again, I can come back in here and do that. Okay. So, I thought there was one other thing I wanted to show y'all. Oh, I know what it was. Let's just come back here. So we've done so much at the front, but I'm going to come up here. And I wanted to make, I was going to do it with that other one, but it just didn't work very good. Kind of like a little, you know, a little open up. And this is where I'm going to come in and use the, you can use glue. I was going to staple it, which you can, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing on the other side when it was going to be right in the middle of the page. So I'm just going to come in here and add this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this as a background real quick. That, if you're wondering, that orange polka dot paper is my mind's eye. Ah, sticking. I've had it for a while, I think. Yes, see that's okay that paper's not straight. I'm going with it. Going like this. Then you can come in here and take a cute little die cut. Maybe. Oh, so I love this little cat. He is one of my favorite pieces. I'm gonna stick him. He's with the die cuts. I use really heavy cover stock because I want them to be real sturdy. But I also see that you gotta use some extra. The glue would probably work too, but I'm gonna use that. Let me see, was there something else that needed to be used? I think I used all of it up. Okay, that makes me feel good that I used all those stickers. Okay, so you kind of get an idea of how you can come in here and just have fun. And I love adding material and different elements, but different little windows you can pop open. But I hope to have this all filled out and I can come back and show y'all once I get it complete. So until then, I hope you're inspired to make yourself a journal as well, a junk journal. And I will see you in my next video.